Bombshells, more than one of them. It really was the theme of the day in the conspiracy trial of Steve Lawson, charged in connection with the murder of Crystal Rogers from Bardstown. Hello, everybody, and thank you very much for joining us on the WHAS 11 Night Team. I'm Doug Prophet. One woman on the stand saying Steve Lawson knew he committed murder, even though he's not charged with killing Crystal Rogers. Then the prosecutor claiming the one man charged with murder, Brooks Houck, had his brother and his own mother as co-conspirators. It has been a wild day in Bowling Green. So we asked WHAS 11's legal analyst Nick Mudd about it. He's been with us for more than a year talking about this very case. Tonight on our digital special, Mudd told us the prosecution really built their case today and didn't shy away from the bombshell moments.
You know, the big thing is, which is what I would say if I was a defense lawyer, why didn't you report this then? If it was so important and that big of a bombshell like you're using it now, why are you 10 years later giving a sworn statement in front of a courtroom and yet you held it this entire time? And I'll tell you though, the best response that could be from a witness is, what happened? I was scared.
Yeah, I thought I'd be next. There you have it. You can watch this full digital special right now on our WHAS 11 Plus app. It is free to download. You can watch this anytime. And tomorrow, be sure to tune in at 9:30 p.m. where Nick Mudd will be breaking down the latest from day 3 of the trial, along with our reporters covering the trial. Download on your TV and then watch for free. Well, despite all those new accusations there in the courtroom, the reality is this. Steve Lawson is on trial for conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. Isaiah Kim Martinez is in the Bowling Green courtroom focusing on the testimony that deals with those charges.
For the first time, the jury got to hear audio from the 3 times Steve Lawson testified before a grand jury in 2023. Lawson admitting his former boss, Brooks Houck, had a code word. When Houck said it, Lawson knew immediately to talk about the rental properties they worked on together.
Hey, Steve, can you remember what you asked me or what you were after?
That very topic coming up during this scrutinized police interrogation video of Houck from years ago. Steve on the other line of this phone call during the interrogation.
And I called to ask you for them numbers for a house.
Oh, for a rental house.
Headphones on, jurors got to hear Lawson in 2023 say Houck once told him he, quote, wanted his wife gone. Our WHAS 11 legal analyst Nick Mudd saying that's major.
I mean, that's huge. That is huge. And Lawson saying that, Lawson been aware of that, that means he knew that a conspiracy, or that he knew there was a plot, that there was a plan to get rid of her.
Lawson testified, to me, it means he wanted her deceased. Responding to Houck, you got the wrong guy. Talk to Charlie. He's talking about Charlie Girdley, a former Houck construction employee who took the stand earlier in day 2. Girdley told the jury he heard Joey Lawson, Steve's son, who's also charged in this case, saying, quote, they could bury her with a skid steer and they'd never find her. We also got an extensive look into Steve Lawson's cell phone data. A cell records analyst from Elizabethtown PD testifying there were multiple calls from July 2015 deleted from Lawson's phone, including a more than 2-minute conversation with Brooks Houck on July 8th, now gone. But still available, a July 4th text exchange between Steve and Joey Lawson. Steve telling Joey, we'll talk in person, nothing over the phone, no text, little surprises coming. Meanwhile, an LMPD detective who took the witness stand saying Lawson's phone was detected multiple times in the early morning hours of July 4th, 2015, near Thompson Hill Road and the Bluegrass Parkway in Bardstown, where Crystal Rogers' car was found abandoned days later. Day 3 of testimony is expected to bring at least 3 more witnesses from prosecutors before the state rests its case against Lawson. After lunch, it'll be the defense's turn to convince jurors that Lawson played no role in helping organize the murder of Crystal Rogers or covering it up. In Bowling Green, Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11 on your side.
By the way, the judge has forbidden cameras in this courtroom. That's why you see the sketches playing out in this case. This trial, though, is moving quickly. We could see a decision, a possible verdict coming in this trial as early as Friday. I also invite you to follow our excellent blog every day, updates throughout the day on WHAS11.com, our website. Every time there is a break in the courtroom, our reporters are bringing you the latest information from inside that courtroom, along with our web journalist Joseph Garcia on WHAS11.com.